train every Friday at Champions. Shout out to Coach Jaylen. We've been working with him on his wrestling. A couple times we've gone by Uncle Shelton's house.
All right.
Just, worked with him a little bit, showed him some things. And Professor Asa, Professor Kurt, everybody that works with him at Champions BJJ. And I'm just so proud of him.
Yeah, man.
But I've said it before, though. What I'm most proud of is his composure. He has fun, but when he's on the mat, watching him listen, watching him execute, like Kurt says, it's like playing video games.
Yeah.
But seeing, at the end of the match, he acts like he's been there before.
Yeah, this overjoy and doing all this. And he clearly explained to us, it's no beef. This is just a match. We go out there. We're friends now. I did what I had to do. That was the expectation. All right.
11, man. He's 11.
That's a very grown and mature 11.
Yeah, he gets it. He understands, and I'm super proud of him. But, the other day, who was I talking to? Somebody, and he was there. And we're talking about jits and then competition and fighting. And no, we were talking about fighting because Coach Aaron in Champions BJJ, he's got a fight coming up.
Oh, okay.
And somehow it came up about Camden being undefeated so far. And he said, yeah, I'm 11-0, whatever. And I said, hey, hush. Don't ride that horse. Because you're gonna get a one on the other side sooner than later. It's like you're on the W side now, but don't keep track of that. Like, okay, I'll be proud. You're winning, but don't your record doesn't matter yet,
He's on an Undertaker streak right now, though, P.
But yeah, he hasn't faced that adversity of taking an L yet. And you know what? Hopefully he doesn't for a really long time. Hopefully he just keeps being so good and so gifted and talented that he can. But nobody's undefeated. Nobody.
No, that's right. Right on.
Now, while he's winning, taking names is cool, but the true test comes in how he handles his first L.
Right on.
He does.
So that's the next thing.
Have I prepared him for that as a father, as a coach? Have I taught him? Because I always say, win with humility, lose with dignity. I told him, if you ever cry after you lose, I'm never taking you on the mats again. Never. Ever. It's over. Your jiu-jitsu career is over. Your mom will have to take you, because I'm never going to take you again if you cry. We don't do that.
Right on.
Shake hands, pat the guy on the back. We'll go back. We'll look at the tape. We'll figure out what you did wrong so that you don't make that mistake again. People say you win or you learn.
Win or learn. Right on. And P, your first black belt or your first promotion as a black belt to your boy while he's on his 11-0 streak.
Yeah, that's a black belt. Well, it's really cool because, once I got my black belt, the first promotion that I gave at all was giving him a stripe on his white belt.
Oh, okay.
That was my first promotion ever.
Okay.
And shout out to Professor Kurt. And then here at the Jiu-Jitsu World League, that was my first belt promotion. Now, as a black belt, I can promote lower belts. So I promoted him from his white belt to his gray and white belt. So that was a very special moment.
And Professor Kurt, he mentioned to me off camera, he's like, look, I'm not even bringing that in here. That belt's going to stay out until this happens because I don't want anything to put anything in there.
Bad juju.
Bad juju, man. Bad
juju. He didn't even want to bring the belt in the building.
Nope.
So, and I told Camden, I said, all right, man. I said, let's see what happens. But, if you're successful and you give me a double gold, you might get a promotion. And he was like, really? You might.
Yeah. And I know you guys got to see that because that was cool. Because when you start walking, making your way to the podium, and he's right away like, all right.
He knew. So yeah, man. And then thank you for sharing that moment with us. You guys that watched it and left comments and whatnot. And this being a dad thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, right on. Cool. Right on. Boy dad.
Wait till we get Hallie started with jiu-jitsu.
Oh my goodness. I was at a hip hop dance class this weekend. I was like, what is happening to me, man? And on the first class, they as the tutorial, you get to go in and watch, you know. So then you got to help with timing and stuff like that. And my big 6'5" behind is in there with a 5-year-old girl. I'm like, Monica, what did you do to me? But we'll see. I talked to Professor Kurt about it. I think when she turns 6, we're gonna head down the street and try to bring her in.
That's and it's good. Especially for a woman, for a young lady to be versed in self-defense. I strongly recommend that all girl dads, all moms, all wives, go to somewhere and learn. I personally would tell you, go somewhere and learn self-defense from a jiu-jitsu perspective. How to, when somebody grabs you, how to break away if someone's trying to choke you, how to defend yourself. Because especially for women,